he grilling like for a goddamn whole picnic by
a small squad, man.
Yeah, real tough.
It's gonna be about 8 people, man. So
Okay.
it's gonna be about 8 people. So everybody enough to get a little plate.
Okay.
I got some mac and cheese and cornbread and stuff in the house going down. So
good shit. Good shit. But definitely help you find your be able to find your center again, man, and just definitely hoping you find peace, bro, for sure.
Right.
Yes. Yeah.
Now, coming to the stage. I'm just joking. Miss Honey, how you doing? Nigga, shut up. It's not your time, nigga. Shut up.
What y'all getting into? Y'all starting it up early. All's well over here. Just a representation matters moment. There was a TikTok going around of a obstetrician nurse who intervened in a psych consult. So I was like, this can't be real. She made this up. About 2 days after I saw the little TikTok, there was a nice young lady that got referred over because she's, 13, 14 years old, just gave birth. It was a very similar situation, but she too was patting her head when the nurses were coming into the room. And long story short, they kept her baby in the nursery unit because they thought that she was having a psychotic break, but she was actually patting her weave. So we had to have a representation that
They thought she was having a psychotic break because she was patting her head.
So they would come in and she would be like, patting her head, and instead of the nurse saying like, "Sweetheart, can you explain to us what that means or why you're doing that?"
Right.
So she called me in because, we have a previous relationship, and she's like, they're not bringing my baby into the room and it's affecting my lactation. And I'm like, yeah, it is. So I called up to advocate, and they're like, well, we don't feel like she's doing well mentally. Like, when we go into the room, she's patting her head. And I'm like, yo, this cannot be real. So we had a little bit of an education moment, and I was like, have you asked her what her hairstyle is? And we had to educate them on what a sew-in is and what that means to have braids up under the hair and how you can't get to it. So sometimes you pat your head so you can, that's your means of scratching your scalp.
Yes.
So representation matters. But the baby got the chance to be in the room with the mommy, and she is lactating great, and they got released today, so all is well. So that's a representation matters moment.
Salute, man.
Good job, well done to you, man.
But I don't I get it though, because once again because I'm a black man who's been raised around black women who go through that shit. But I'm also a trained nurse that just asking questions and not an assumption. Yeah. There's also something else too that happens too. Because I ain't been born and raised around white women, so I'm like, there's certain, I wouldn't assume certain things because of your dialect or whatever. I'm going to ask, what do you mean by that? Hey, ma'am, why you keep patting your head? Oh, my head itches. That's a good, even as an army medic, that's just a good assessment of your patient.
Yes. Yeah. So, assessment questions. Come on now.
I get it.
Even before.
That's a crazy fucking leap. I thought she was talking,
but
I thought that she was going to say that they thought she had lice or some shit.
Yeah,
she said a psychotic break.
Yeah,
what?
But I also get my bias and privilege as a black man who's been raised by black women. Maybe I should lean into that too. But just before I even became a nurse. A good a good triage and assessment starts from head to toe. Ma'am or sir, why do you keep slapping your head? My head itches. Okay, moving on. Really, it's a fucking question. Why do you keep slapping your head?
That's it.
Okay, moving on to the rest of your body. Does this hurt? Does that hurt? Does this hurt? Where is this blood coming from? My vagina. Okay, you didn't get shot. You're having your period. You know what I'm saying? Things that will help you in the simple assessment of your patient.
It is amazing how white people could just go be white not be concerned with nothing else that goes on with anybody else in the entire world and have no clue what the rest of people in the world do. That doesn't make sense. Who has not seen
Hold on.
A woman scratch her head by patenting it.
Me and Joe talked about it because the new update for this software allows for a YouTube feed. I just want the YouTube feed to be Joe's feed because that way they can see when nigga like lean back and then he just kind of leans into the camera like, what in the fuck is going on over there? And then they can see why, even though like what he said may or may not be funny, why we laughing? Because we laughing at the lean in like, why in the fuck is this happening?
It just amazes me how white people could just go off and be white.
But you're talking about,
that's always perplexed me.
Yeah.
How like we have to speak a different language. We have to, you know what I'm saying, code switch. They can just go be white.
Yeah, go be white
all the time.
And we talking about trained nurses. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Trained healthcare professionals.
Yeah, that's what scares me. Anyway, but the thing is, I won't go off because like Honey Buns is reminding me, like I'm sitting in my nursing class and I'm looking at these books. And they talking about like books from we talking about when I got out of the military and went to nursing school. Books that are talking about black people are louder, angrier, able to tolerate more pain. You talking about this is like very recent textbooks, my nigga. And I'm back there like looking, I'm back there blinking like, did Thomas Jefferson write these books, nigga? What the fuck? What in the fuck are we reading?
They probably louder and angrier because they read the text.
That too. Oh shit! But my man done leaned in. So what's going on, Joe Jeff?
Yeah, source on my side, I know.
These goddamn textbooks.
God damn it! No, it's been a good week, man. I ain't had nothing to do but sleep in and talk shit on text line about Baskin Robbins and whatnot. You know what I'm
saying? We was doing all right.
31
until
flavors.
Here you come with this shit.
31 flavors.
31 flavors.
Y'all keep the party going. Don't be talking about ice cream. It's not too many. I like
flavor?
Ice cream. Y'all stop.
Tell me what's your flavor. Hey, what's your flavor?
It's gonna come up. It's gonna come up in the stories later on. Anyway, so I was sleeping in late. Kids been getting up. We go out and go to Oceans of Fun. We went to Deanna Rose today. Watch some Ghosts Good out there in Cram. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. What else? Me and my youngest reading a book. Wrote a song yesterday. So I mean, just yeah, me and my baby made a song yesterday. I may or may not tag it on to the end. I feel like I need to edit it, but you know what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. So man, we're just enjoying our summer. Just enjoying our summer.
Black Daddy's Matter, nigga.
Yes, indeed. Donnie Bosco, what you got going on, man?
Man, source of my side eye is just humanity. After this week, everybody, nigga, just the world, nigga. So leave it there. But outside of that, man, everything is good. Had a slight scare. We talked about on the show. Mom's had a stroke a couple years ago, man. And she was showing some stroke-like symptoms here this past week. Mm-hmm. So had a scare. She went to KU Medical, CT scan, all that shit good. Okay. I think she's been battling lupus since shit. I was living in Missouri, when I was in high school, so for a minute. So I think she had a flare up, and then what can happen is if when you're weak as far as your either immune system, musculoskeletal system, when you have these flare ups, sometimes they can mimic things as far that are weak. So she was could control her left side of her body, so we were definitely scared about that. Everything good. She's out of the hospital at a skilled nursing facility doing some rehab. Good spirits, talking, doing her regular Brenda K shit, talking shit, telling get me out of here, what she do best. And out of all that, my sister came up here, so we're gonna get to see her tomorrow. So win. Mama ain't got mama good. Get to see my sister. So everything's good over this way, man.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Right on.
Yes, sir. So let's I'm good, but the world's not good, so this, We checked in. Let's get it in. So we talked about we didn't talk about it, but we heard the audio from the young lady who was meeting in front of this board of members. 13-year-old girl tells Grand Rapids officials, "I don't trust any of you," following police killing of Patrick Lyoya. Did I say that right?
I'm gonna go with it.
I don't know.
Yeah, I work. Yeah, that sounds like
Probably the best I've ever.
Lyoya. Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, probably the best I've done on the show ever. Let me get Rick Ross out of here. Anyway, damn.
Gold star for Stork.
Thank you. Hey man, thanks, Zeb. I appreciate it, bro. Last month, 13-year-old.
Okay, now try this one.
I hate you, nigga. To my nigga.
Try this thing.
13-year-old.
Try this name.
No, it's her name. No.
Naira Taminga.
Taminga, thank you. Spoke in front of a city commission board at Grand Rapids, Michigan, meeting to call out officials for mishandling Patrick Lyoya's death. Blah blah blah. A black man was fatally shot in the back of the head by Officer Christopher Scher during a traffic stop on April 4th. April 4th?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You did say in the pregame. You did say it happened a second ago.
But the development, I think, is that he got fired,
that's
something.
I got, yeah.
Yeah.
From the Republic of Congo, at the time of his death, his father spoke through an interpreter saying that their family moved to America to escape violence in their country. Welcome to America, my nigga. And I don't mean that with no kind of jokes.
That's what's up.
Although Tamaga delivered a speech on May 17th, thanks to social media, more and more people are now hearing the powerful message. On Monday, June 6th, Yahoo reported that the video of 13-year-old's commentary was recently shared by stars like Academy Award-winning actress Viola Davis. Other celebrities said to have praised the young activists are D.L. Hewley, Jesse Williams, and Leslie Jones, man.
And the Brothers Breaking Bread.
Brothers Breaking
Bread, yeah.
And as Brother Joe and others alluded to, I don't know what's up with my Chrome right now. Acting stupid. Live podcast, y'all. But yeah, I think I don't know if he was fired. Yeah, he was fired. There we go. As Joe said. He's fired, and I got these same sunglasses he got. I'm gonna throw them away because every time I put them on, I feel very racist. I don't know what's about it. I just feel like I want to go into a corner somewhere and harass young black youth. Michigan police officers have been fired less than a week after being charged with second-degree murder in the death of Patrick. So
he got charged.
Yes. Yeah, okay. Is the video footage?
Yeah, it's down there. It's in there.
Okay. Of the shooting?
Yeah.
Damn. Oh.
Yeah.
A struggle. A gunshot. A black man dead on the streets of Grand Rapids, Michigan. A police officer now under investigation for shooting 26-year-old Patrick Lyoya.
My thing is, like, they never confused the taser with his white folks. And
that wasn't an Oscar Grant situation. That wouldn't. No.
What's happened?
What happened was, and if we watch the video, it'll run it out. But the police officer pulled the taser. The taser was ineffective. He started to fight back to try to obtain the taser, and old boy said, "Oh, you gonna get the taser? Well, I got something else for you."
In the head. A frustrated community demanding answers.
Stay in the car!
On April 4th, police say Lyoya was pulled over for improper registration on the car he was driving, though did not elaborate on why they were looking in the first place. Just a few minutes into the stop, Lyoya starts to run.
No. Stop. Put your hands up.
The officer catches Lyoya. The two begin to wrestle. Then the officer uses a taser. But it fails to make impact. The officer's body camera turns off during the struggle. Police say it was unintentional. But the passenger in Lyoya's car was recording this cell phone video and captured what happens next.
Drop taser!
Everyone.
We are determined to get this right.
Authorities now facing tough questions like,
dog, it's fucking disgusting. We have motherfuckers running into supermarkets with body armor, gunning down niggas.